things, edge v close combat. There it is. Okay. Hopefully I put this in correctly and it should work in theory. Oh, really?
Okay, so that is the attack check. So definitely gets past his parry. So now, what is the effect for your gloves hitting him? Poor fool.
Nothing. It's just gonna fucking hurt. Like
Oh,
there's
all right.
Pretty much full strength, honestly.
Punch full strength. So what is the effect on your what is the what rank is your punch?
Well, it gives me plus 10 to strength.
Jesus.
All right, so that is a big old DC 25 toughness check.
Yeah.
So he is going to make his tough. So, seeing as this guy's a goon, how do you want to delete this guy?
I just want to clock him in the gut with a haymaker because I'm not at his level.
No, so you whack him right in the abdomen. He just kind of like buckles over. It's like, and he falls to the floor. Because I assume you don't want to kill this guy, right?
No, not really. I just want to kick the shit out of him. That's also fine.
All right, so he has become incapacitated in one punch.
I then point at the guy on the dais. I go, "I'm coming for you. This place just paid me."
So like he kind of looks at you in shock, and he's like, "Well, what are you waiting for, boys? Get him!"
Yeah, come and get me!
Like pushing through the crowd towards you.
I lock up in a fighting stance. I'm ready to go.
So that means they're moving away from the entryway?
Yes.
All right, I'm heading for the entryway and hitting my communicator. It's like, Epic, launch the package.
It's like, affirmative, package launching. And he like cuts out to that. It should be arriving next turn.
All right.
Goddamn flyers. It's so fast.
Yep.
All right.
So, these guys have moved for their turn, and this guy up here is going to give Raleigh a swift kick in the head. So he is now unconscious, and is going to jump down to the crowd as well. He's unconscious. And it is now your turn once more, Scrap.
Oh my god.
I would like to be a part of the fight, and if that's okay.
Sure thing.
But my first move is going to be making myself more obvious with a strange orange glow around me, and some mysterious energy weapon in my hand that's like a whip on fire.
All right, so now everybody, we're going to do turn order now. So what that means is you're going to select for the people who haven't done before, select your character on the tabletop. Oh, yeah. So select your character on the tabletop.
Yeah.
You can do like me and roll a 2.
Yeah. So they're going to roll for that. And initiative.
And that's with my improved initiative. Which
well.
No, excuse me. Actually, I did that wrong. My initiative we can say it's with that because when I get the suit on, good. My improved initiative is on this suit, so.
Okay. So there we go. Oh no, it's stopped. Never. So let me going? Yes. Okay. So you guys so actually it's actually back up to Scrap. Then Hitori and the goons.
Give me 5 seconds here. I just want to fiddle with one thing. Cuz I got a fancy new token now. I'm not a plebeian wandering around with nothing. Okay, then can I just... How do I remove a token from a thing? So we can just...
you select... You would select it and then delete.
Oh, just press... Oh.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a delete key. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see.
Which button on my keyboard deletes things? I can't figure it out.
Hey. Okay, there we go. Now I'm better.
I've paged up to myself.
You have to re-add his initiative.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, let's see if that changed anything. If I roll a 22 again, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, wait. Whoops.
That's fine. I can stab you while you guys are doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This is the first time, I promise. It doesn't usually happen like this, I swear.
All right.
There we go. Okay. And let's see. One thing I didn't look up: movement. How that's determined by how much? Because I don't have
A
any
normal
special
person
movement.
has 30 feet unless you have a power that designates a specific movement rank.
Great. I don't have any of that. I just punch people
Cool,
really hard.
so you just get to walk around like a normal human being. 30
Yes.
feet.
So I think where's the measure?
There is probably a run option, but generally you could do a move action or 2 move actions and...
Mhm.
So I'm going to just kind of sprint at this man over here, and I'm going to clock him one.
Okay. Go out. Oof.
Ah, there it is.
So you do a heavy swing right at this guy's head, and he's going to flick back his poncho, and he's going to grab your hand, and you can see his hand is robotic. So he just stops you dead with one hand. You're like, you're supposed to be dead.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yes. And also, for anybody not familiar with the Mutants and Masterminds, like, things you can do in your turn, if you, for example, have a really bad, turn where you can't accomplish too much, you can do extra effort to do another action, but it makes you tired.
But if you have a hero point, you could choose to not get more tired by doing that.
Yes.
But of course, you have only one at the moment until stuff happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
These are just dudes. It's fine.
These are just dudes. All right, so that was Scrap's turn. On to Hitori. So as you approach this building, you can feel conflict. Conflict is rife in the air right now, especially in this one small building.
Got it. Well, since this is my first approach to the planet, there's only one thing to do. And I'm going to make a random roll here just so I can determine for myself where I'm going. 2, 3. Oh, that's right there. So over to here. And I'm sorry, I'm the total noob here. You remind me, what did we say that my big old P power was? How I activate that? I have to unarmed attack somebody, you said?
Yes, you're going to have to hit him in some way.
Alright, I will unarmed attack the guy I'm next to.
All right. Okay,
This
so
guy's
let's
probably
see if
so
that...
confused.
Yeah, if that passes the... No, actually, wait. You're invisible, correct?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm invisible. I'm concealed to all visual spectrums, yes.
All right, so that means he'd be vulnerable to him, so his dodge and parry is lower.
But not necessarily to divine senses.
And I'm also completely silent in that I am silent to all hearing, and I am flying under subtle, so...
Would it be alright if I rolled perception?
Hmm?
Would it be alright if I rolled perception for my divine awareness to know something is here?
Yes, that would be appropriate.
I feel a presence. A presence I have not felt.
Ever.
Ever.
I was like, yeah, ever.
That's bizarre. More bizarre than if I did know.
Indeed. It's quite mysterious. Feels very, very old. Older than the gods, even. But, so, for Hitori, you can make contact with this person. So now, what is your affliction effect?
It is a will defense, I believe, and stacking dazed, compelled, controlled.
Okay, so what is the DC for this?
10.
Oh.
Well, sorry, 20, I forgot. It's
Okay.
the number plus 10 base. Again, total noob, I apologize. I'm learning. I've had a lot of busy time between when we started and now, so haven't had my chance to read through all the rules just yet.
All right. Oof. So that is 1, 2. I believe that is 2 degrees of success. So he is compelled. So when it comes to his turn, you can make him do one action, either a movement or an action.
Right. And this is a cumulative effect, so next time it'll go up.
So as this guy blocks your punch, you can see him kind of like stiffen up, like unnaturally. He starts like looking around worriedly. But you don't discern anything strange about it, Scrap.
Oh, he's just being a jerk. He's like, what was that? What punched me? He's just being... I'm gonna kill him.
How heroic.
Yes. So
Well,
these
not
guys,
really.
these guys are going to start piling onto you. They're just going to swarm in. They saw you punch that boss. They ain't going to like that. So they're going to start slamming and jamming. But their melee is not great. So let me roll that. Do any of those get... Oh, wow. Wow, those are actually pretty...
Yeah, one of them misses for sure.
Yeah.
And my parry is 12.
Okay, so 3 of those do hit you.
Perfect.
So you just punch this guy. He grabs your hand, and then the guys think, now's our chance. And start... The DC for those 3 is 20. No, not 20. Oops. Is 19 toughness. Make your toughness checks against these assailants.
Is it me or is he cutting out?
Hmm?
Sounds like you were cutting out on me. So, but I
All
also got a
right,
message saying it couldn't detect my mic. So.
Oh. Hello. Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. I don't want technical difficulties. Oh, I'm connected.
Yep, I hear y'all.
All right.
You do sound a little bit robotic, but whatever.
Let's see if we can. Oh, can't edit. Right. Discord, why?
I know, right?
What a time.
But just as
What a
a
time.
note, since we're between, figuring out Discord, I moved my token underneath the guy who I'm doing the thing to, since technically we were occupying the same space.
Yes.
So I just think that makes sense. And since I have a square token, that obviously shows where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm getting like nothing here.
You can't hear anything?
See,
that was a trick, because he would answer me if he could.
People, but my ping's at 100 for some weird reason.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think Discord.
Hold on. I'll change the server settings. Maybe that helps.
Hey.
I think. Wait.
Oh.
Can you guys hear anything now?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can.
Hey,
That was weird.
Hey, did it.
Alright, I changed us from east to central, so apparently that worked.
Good. All right.
In fact, you guys
Worst case
sounded
scenario-
better than you did before.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yay.
Worst case scenario, we could have all switched over to the Roll20 side.
That is
Yeah,
literally the worst
suck.
case scenario.
Yeah. All right.
The worst case scenario, we gotta go to Skype.
I'll have to download Skype again.
Oh, Skype.
No, that
don't
was a
remind
joke.
me.
That was never gonna happen.
All right.
Alright,
So
getting back to it. So what do we need to do? Is it
So
roll
scrap.
toughness, right?
yeah, you're gonna want to go to your character sheet.
Yep.
Roll on down to your defense and toughness, and give
roll
me
it 3 times?
Yeah, roll that 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
All right. So how exactly do they not affect you at all?
Well, what are they getting at me with?
They're just raining down with like fists at this point.
Well, they just can't seem to actually connect. Like one goes for a punch and it kind of just arcs a little bit off a bit, and it kind of stops midway. It can't seem to quite get in there. That's the thing.
Mm.
So like it would have been dead on, but it just doesn't quite connect.
They just keep whiffing. So
Yeah.
they're getting enraged. They're like, "Stay still, kid!" As he's just trying to grab you. You're just standing there. They're all missing you.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not even doing anything.
All right. So Arsenal, you're like outside.
Yeah.
And
not like to like a little alley to the side or something like that, so it won't be that obvious.
Yes. And this small titanium pod comes down from the sky with a streak of smoke and lands in the pavement at your feet.
I start putting the suit on as quickly
All
as I
right.
can.
I'm gonna say make a sleight of hand check. See if you can
Boy.
get in quick enough. Okay. So it is slightly harder to put it on because it's been rattling around in the pod for a little while.
Not to mention this is the first time me trying to put it on outside the base in a hurry.
Yeah. So it consumes half of your movement and your regular action, but you can still you manage to get it on and can move half.
All right. So I take off. I mean, how high was the ceiling in the auction house area?
Maybe like 30 feet.
All right. So I take off. Once it's all on and initiated, I basically blast off, blow through the doorways, and end up hovering over a good, 20, 25 feet up. Cease this now!
They're gonna turn to you and it's like, what the hell is that? Some kind of police robot?
Scraps right with him. What the hell?
Yes, like what is that? This guy lays on the ground and continues to lay on the ground.
And yet they haven't noticed the guy with the flame whip either.
Well, you are like amongst the crowd. This guy is up in the air. Speaking of which, Firebrand.
Speaking of which, you forgot the most important thing. You hurt one of my friends, so I'm gonna return a little bit of the pain. I'm gonna go ahead and whip this guy good.
Whip it. Whip it good.
Yeah. And I think I'll just go ahead and not modify the attack. I think it's probably good as is. I'll probably hit.
This guy is a minion, so you're probably good.
At the same time, I did get a 14, so let's see if that does hit. Does he have at least 4 dodge?
Oh wait, where did you
Or,
roll
well, 4... It is a melee attack, so it is parry.
Mm-hmm.
It just simply has reach.
Okay, so wait, did you roll that in Roll20? Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't showing up for some reason.
Oh, I know. Latency.
He parries it.
Alright, the whip just comes out and just, like, hits the edge of his gun instead.
This
Like,
guy just got
you're
really
supposed to
confusing
drop it
really
after
fast.
that.
He's like, wow, we got some sort of wizard! And he's going to actually point his gun at you at this point. They're starting to panic a bit. They're not used to fighting weird people.
Yeah, so two people came in with massive powers, and then I'm here, just adding extra, worrisome notions to this little combat.
Yes. So on to Scrap. You're surrounded by guys. It looks like somebody's in here with a flamethrower. There's a guy flying around above. It's madness.
Okay, we're gonna take a break here for a second, just 1 second. And Scrap's gonna look around wildly and go, "Are these guys with you? What is this?" Like, just generic question for everyone, because I think everyone's kind of confused now.
Yeah, everyone's confused. Like the goons are kind of like bumping into each other and like trying to keep track of Arsenal flying around the sky and Firebrand shooting fire into the crowd.
And this guy's too busy holding on my arm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and I guess it's a robot arm. I'm gonna try and yank it out of its
strength checks.
Oh no! I rolled a fucking 4. Are you kidding me?
So you try and make an opposing strength check, but it like doesn't move, but you pulling on the arm kind of snaps the person out of it, and like immediately locks eyes with you, and is going to make a grab attempt. So it's going to be like grabbing onto your hand.
Right. A better grip.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So with your strength or dodge, whichever is better, try and oppose this strength.
That would definitely be my strength. My dodge is 5. Damn it.
Oh no.
I just can't catch a break. It's good for dramatic effect.
So that is 1 degree. So you are hindered and vulnerable.
Uh-oh.
So what that means is, so vulnerable means you have half your active defenses,
Oh shit.
and hindered, I believe you move at half your normal speed. Yep. So he's got you by the hand. You think it might not be a good idea to do the test of strength man with a whole robot arm versus robot hands?
I mean, I didn't know. I expected them all to be just basic flesh.
Basic flesh.
Things to notice for later.
Mm-hmm. So Hitori, you've like started to infiltrate this person's mind. Would you like to solidify your control?
Yeah.
All right, so make another check against.
Is he unarmed again, or is he just saving against affliction again? Since I'm.
Although technically, I guess because you're inside him, he just makes another will.
Right. So DC 20 again, I guess.
This ain't gonna be good. That ain't good. He is now controlled, so you control all of his actions next turn.
All right.
Well, like this coming turn. So yeah.
So his eyes start to glow this unearthly white instead of being whatever normal human eyes are. I don't know. I've never met you before.
What's a human eye color?
Yeah, imagine if you ever watched Stargate. You know how a ghoul's eyes glow bright white when they're.
Oh no.
Yeah, that sort of thing. His eyes just glow white all of a sudden.
Oh jeez.
And stay white. I mean, it's not like a temporary thing. It's obviously.
Yeah.
For future reference, that's how you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So Scrap, you punch him. He grabs your hand. You pull away. He tightens his grip, and then his eyes just start glowing white. What have you gotten yourself into?
Can I roll a will save for Terrify? Because what the fuck is going on?
Sure.
No, I'm not actually don't want to do that, but it was just a joke.
Oh.
But still, he's trying to pull away. He's like, what the hell is this? What's happening?
So, what do you want the Liberty Bruiser to do on his turn?
I'm assuming talking is also a free action, right?
Yes.
I mean, first, he'll just look down, see that he's holding Scrap's hand. And I just don't know what to do with that, so I'll just look up at Scrap and say, "What are you?"
Wait, so the guy is saying it to me?
Yeah. So, he says it to you, but his voice seems, weirdly layered.
Yeah, what'll probably happen is he'll open his mouth and just hang open for a second, and the voice that comes out is all languages at once, but one of them is louder, and the louder one is the language you understand.
Honestly, Scrap just screams. He's dealt with shit before, but this is getting too crazy, too fast.
The meat bag just starts screaming.
And just yanking away, trying to just get away from whatever the hell this thing is.
That's fine. That's what I do.
I
continue holding on because I don't know why you're holding him, or why the thing's holding him to begin with. I'm not willing to make a change to certain events unless I know what's going on, and apparently he's not answering questions, so maybe I've done something wrong.
I've done something wrong. Keep doing what you're doing. All right, Arsenal. There's some weird stuff happening down there. You got the main ring man grabbing this kid. The words are just spilling out of his mouth, and his eyes are glowing white.
So none of the other guys acted either?
Oh shit! God
Yeah.
damn it! Sorry.
Whoops.
So these guys are gonna spring back. What the heck? They're all gonna spring back, and they're gonna be they're not gonna train their guns on their boss because that's not how they do. But these two, seeing Flamethrower Man, are gonna consider a bit of a threat. especially this guy, because he almost had his gun ripped out of his hands by living fire. And they're going to train their guns and fire upon the man.
That's right, everyone pay attention to me. Yes, over here.
Look at
Not
the
the other
dancing flame
people who
man.
could die to bullets.
Yes. So, what is your dodge defense?
My dodge defense is 20, so one of those will miss.
All right. So, one of them completely misses. The second one hits.
Yes, it hits by a 3. That is multi-attack, so would the DC go up? I think so.
I think it must be. Doesn't it have to be more than 1 degree? Doesn't it be like 2 degrees and then 3 degrees?
It's a very good question. I can pull that up real quick. I remember it's very important. Single target. Increase the attack's resistance check by 2 for 2 degrees of success.
Yes.
You are correct. And 3 for +5. So no additional damage, but it is still 23.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's roll that toughness, and it comes out 18.
Oof. So that is, I believe that's still only 1 degree.
If you want to
Or
declare
is
that
it-
5
is
as
it
1 degree,
equal?
then yeah. Good question. I never figured that out, and I had to figure it out every time.
I'm going to say if it's 5, it is only 1.
Okay, so I will take a single injury.
Yes, so
Ugh!
a bullet grazes you. How?
It goes through, like, several bullets, like, just hit the, strange orange force shield around me. But one of them gets through, and, of course, I'm now bleeding from that wound.
Mm-hmm.
The audacity of that bullet.
The goon that shot you sees you don't go down. And, what the hell are you?
You'll find out soon enough.
No one's bleeding my own blood. No one. And these 2 goons at the back are going to train their guns on arsenal flying above.
Right?
So they are going to do the shooter.
Yeah, just -1 for...
Yes. Oof. These guys are a
My,
bit rattled.
my dodge DC is 20.
All right, so they both miss. You're just flying around. You're too fast. They're just kind of like spraying this, hoping they'll hit you.
If anybody is watching, they might notice that the suits will suddenly make sudden motions. Like normally he's kind of a little bit wobbly, but like right when they're about to shoot, he makes the sudden smooth juking motion to the side, which causes them to miss.
Interesting, and it is your turn to retaliate.
Active reactive systems.
Oh,
Since I'm basically circling, I'll swing over here, and he holds out his left arm, and this emitter pops up from the forearm, and this bluish beam snaps out at that guy.
all right, make your roll. Oh no! What?
I guess
Oh,
just
dear.
to clarify while these rolls are going on. How much of a crowd is there right now in this room? They've all fled.
They have mostly fled.
Gotcha.
Especially now that the front door's busted open.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also Firebrand. When the guy was shooting at you, most of the bullets missed you, but you saw that several of them crashed into the priceless artifacts surrounding the room. These guys are making quite the mess.
Oh dear. Maybe I should avoid making a mess too, but it is tempting.
It is tempting. But your IPC actually misses the goon.
Yeah.
Like, it might be up to the fact that you just got this on, so it's still calibrating, or it might be the fact that this guy is literally jumpy.
And also the fact this is my first combat situation, especially while flying, so I'm not exactly steady up there.
Yeah, it's just like, let's do a test flight. Actual people shooting at you. What?
Well, if I hadn't need to come here for money, that was my plan today, was do test flight and stuff.
There's nothing better than a live fire test.
The Firebrand. You are both bullying this goon.
Indeed we are, but I might start ignoring him. My question is, from this point to this direction, how many valuable things are there?
I'm there.
There are several valuable things, scrap not included.
I'm worth a lot spiritually.
Well, I mean, I can avoid scrap at the very least, if I do the right angle. It's basically almost 45 degrees.
Yeah.
But
if you do area attacks, it is going to damage merchandise.
And
Well, I
possibly
mean, at
people.
least I'm the person who could actually afford to pay for it, but,
Yes.
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and keep bullying this guy. I think I can hit him. I'm not that bad, I say to myself. I'm just a little out of shape, that's all. Alright, let me show you what I really got.
Got to cut back on the lattes.
You hit him.
19. Hey,
hit
there
him.
we go.
All right. So he's going to make an almost impossible toughness. Holy moly.
He was close, man.
What a legend. That was a 19. But it's not enough, and he is but a minion. So how does he go down?
As soon as the whip hits him, it makes a crack like any normal whip, but suddenly, flames ignite from the tip of it and course around his body in a quick burn, leaving no surface damage, but quickly taking him down. If not from the shock, then perhaps from a brief lack of oxygen.
So he's gonna start. He's gonna start screeching a little bit. He's gonna drop his gun and start patting down his face and rolling around on the floor, not realizing he's not really on fire anymore. A little bit of that. So he's crisp.
He thinks so, but he's sparking now.
All right, Scrap.
Well, I am still quite held by
Yes,
this scary man.
You may attempt to make a strength check to try and break out of the grab.
Yes, I will do that. And I'll screaming, "Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!" and just like rattling it off. It's gonna be great. Hey.
All right. Do you choose to resist Hattori?
Yeah.
All right. So let's make this the strength for this fella. Ooh.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Because he's not acting as their own will, so don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know his strength, so clearly I
So-
don't know how to use it.
Mm-hmm. You are relinquished fairly easily this time, and I assume the guy who just grabbed you is just kind of standing there, slack jawed.
Let's see here. That's my like standard action for the thing, right? Getting out.
Is getting out of it a standard action?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking up. But if someone wants to help look up, because this book is.
Uh,
It has been a while since I've touched grapple.
This book is bonkers.
No. All right. I'm gonna say for the sake of speed, it can be a free action.
I'll punch him. Because he's not right, and fuck this guy.
This boy ain't right. Clock him.
Nope, not today.
No.
Not quite, not feeling it. Feeling too-
So you swing the same punch and he does the same move. Just puts his hand palm up, blocked. He's not like you could, if you would like, spend extra effort to attack again if you're like going ham on this guy.
But the extra effort's a hero point, isn't it? No, I just get
No. Yes, you just get a bit
But the
tired.
ultimate effort, it requires a hero point. That's
Mhm.
so
Right,
what
but that would be if you wanted to say, like, automatically hit or something.
right.
Mhm.
I'm not. I mean, I have ultimate effort, but I'm not willing to put that point in just quite yet, just to punch a guy.
Yeah.
Of course.
So let's see. What does the tired entail? What does it do to me?
I believe it makes you fatigued. That is, what does that do? I believe it's a number.
Specific penalties.
There it is. You just become hindered if you're fatigued.
And that was the
Half speed.
Minus one movement.
defenses stuff, right?
No, fatigued is half speed.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll try and punch this guy again for that. I'll do that.
Another one.
Another one. Roll me another 2. Okay. It got a 5 to it. It goes, here you go.
Nope.
Yeah, it's fine. It just
So-
kinda gives
so-
another swipe and just like, ugh, God.
It's like he blocks one, ducks under the next one, and like through the entire thing, his face is completely blank and just staring as he's just like weaving around your punches.
Stand still. And let me hit you. Come on.
Okay, on to Hattori. This guy is being a bother.
I'm going to repeat the thing. What are you? But I'm also going to act to mirror his action, so I guess I'm trying to punch him back. I have no idea what's going on here.
All
So
right.
it's like a handshake, right?
It's like what? It's like
No,
is this
when aliens, like, or whatever, when they go for the handshake and they have to show the aliens what a handshake is, they try to make them mimic the handshake. So whatever
is
he's
this
doing,
Terribly
I'm
for everyone
mimicking
that we
him.
ever meet.
Is this custom?
Oh,
So
damn.
that
definitely
is
hits.
that definitely hits. Now make a DC 27 toughness check.
It actually is in my realm of possibility.
Wait,
Not quite.
no wait. Sorry, it shouldn't. Why is it that so high? Wait a second here.
He got a fancy arm, dude.
I messed up a Mac. Shh. That's supposed to be lower.
This guy should be a superhero. Damn. He has one arm and he's just destroying me.
That's right. He doesn't punch. He punches.
All right. He
Yes.
punch.
He's got a big old roll around his gut because he's got a punch.
Oh no, he's got fast grab. Son of a bitch.
So you take a mere 1 point of damage, which reduces your toughness saves by 1.
Okay, so
And so every bit of damage you take reduces toughness by 1.
I'm just gonna scribble this down on a thing and then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Got it.
it says like, "What are you doing? What are you?" Punches you.
He's just being a jerk now. He's making fun of me. What is this guy?
So
Well, let's not answer him or anything.
Well,
yeah.
never mind.
So this here goon is going to try running on the side where these two they're making for the exit at this point. They didn't sign up for this. This one is going to target Firebrand with a bit of Daka.
What's up, puppy?
Is that a hit?
Griff.
Oh, for me? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I had a
We'll
dog
never
come
know.
in and demand to be pet. It is still 20 in 20, so that is actually a miss.
Oof. He misses.
Yeah.
And for Arsenal, they're gonna hit you with a bit of Daka as well. Bada bing, bada boom. I assume neither of those.
I don't even have to juke out of this miss.
Yeah, these guys are just panicking and they're in full retreat at this. But you can see that, especially this guy, as he's running, he's like scooping stuff off of the, taking it with him.
He's putting the fucking silverware in his pants.
Yeah, he's like shoving the silverware down his pants. But it's weighing him down.
He's jingling.
he's jingling, he's jangling. All right, back to Arsenal.
All right. Continue moving around, and this guy. Try this again. Recalibrate and fire again. Much better.
All right, and is this against his toughness?
Will. Or no, excuse me, fortitude.
Fortitude?
This is my stun beam.
All right, fortitude. Why are these goons good?
Damn.
Why do they make these goons good? Would you like to spend some extra effort?
Sure.
Like, I mean, you've got movement to spare.
Yeah. So
I know.
yeah, so basically make another attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, good rolls. All right, and fortitude. All right, take a hero point because these guys are unbelievable.
Tell you what, I'll use that hero point to negate the
Yeah.
the exhaustion.
Because that was a complete waste.
Yeah.
All right, Firebrand. You see one goon across the room tank a giant stun gun to the face twice,
What a legend!
and then he like blinks. He's gonna get a special descriptor, I think.
I give
The
him like a little thumbs up before I turn around to this one stuffing silverware in his pockets. If
Like,
you want to run away, then all the better. But you're not leaving with anything, and I'm going to go ahead and whip capture him.
oof.
Flaming whip comes out and wraps around him. There is no actual. Or, wait, no, I do have to actually hit him. I'm sorry. That is
Oh
a
no.
1. That's right.
Oh no. So
I'll go ahead and spend an extra effort to just do it again so that I don't embarrass myself in front of
Yes.
everyone with
So-
their cool suits and.
So your first whip whips out, He ducks underneath it, and you decapitate a marble statue behind him.
Innocent whistling, innocent whistling.
And the second one does hit him.
This entire thing is like, we're here to help, and everything's exploding.
Destroys the entire area.
Alright, it is a dodge DC 18 to determine how badly he gets wrapped up.
All right, dodge, huh?
Oof. He is.
Why are these?
It
These
hits
are
somebody,
amazing.
just manages to wiggle his leg out of it. But hopefully
Alright.
he gets the picture anyway.
These rolls are abnormal.
They quite are, but such is fate, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
I'm actually super impressed.
This guy's just gonna waddle out with his pants full of silverware. I think he's gonna make it, boys. All right, scrap.
So, okay. This guy
This
is
guy.
made of something else. Like, he's not normal in any capacity, even before the eye started glowing. And I'm a little tired now. Everyone else is getting shot by these crazy... I'm probably get shot by these guys later. I don't know what the hell these guys are in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy's making fun of me. Going like, who are you? And punching me in the face.
Rude.
Stop
It's
hitting
rude.
yourself.
Very much. So I'm
What-
going to...
what are you gonna do about it?
something. I don't know, man. I can't punch him.
What are you gonna do about it?
He's invincible.
Well, you could probably. Well, you
He
could
just-
try and make an accurate attack because he keeps blocking your stuff.
I was looking at actions like power attack. Wait, no, I can't actually hit in the first place.
Yeah. Accurate would probably be a good thing.
Let's see here. Where are those? There they are. Do. Oh, yeah, there's the. Wait, what page is accurate attack on? I think I'm on the wrong thing.
Well,
there it is. Found it. Just kidding. Found it. We're
Page
good.
Okay.
249.
Like I can look at any rule books that you might need. As well.
It's nice to know where it is in the book, just in case something goes wrong. And
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I take a
Side
minus.
note,
Yeah.
this minion over here, another toughness check. Secondary effect.
Oh no, he's done.
Yeah.
He's
He's obviously done, but like his clothes light on fire in another quick puff.
Oh no.
Leave him screaming again.
Yeah. He's like patting himself down. He's like, wait, I'm not burned, and then he lights on fire again.
Oh no. Okay.
You can
see, I'll
also
an
do
accurate attack.
all out attack.
All out attack. Let's see. Make an attack. You make a penalty of -2 on your active defenses, dodge and parry, and the same number up to 2. My attack bonus. Wait, what's the? Hold on. What's the difference between accurate attack and all out attack? What am I missing?
All out attack reduces your defenses. Accurate attack reduces your results.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Let's just do an accurate attack. Let's just do -2 to wherever I roll here. Wamu. That's an 18.
Yeah, that would have been a hit without it as well.
Perfect.
Okay. So what's
I'm just gonna punch him.
and so that's a DC 25. Let's see it. Let's check them, boys.
Finally.
All right, so that is 2 degrees. So this person. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to click and drag to aim the effects. Okay.
What the fuck?
So, you managed to find.
Enjoying this fight a little too much.
This is a concentrated flailing over here, not a fight.
Yeah.
Come on.
This is advanced flailing.
Well, to be fair, if you were gonna do it, it's more like he punches him and then just blood spurts out of his head. Ah!
So you give him a good old clock. You finally managed to get around this guy's infuriating defense. Give him a wallop, and that is 2 degrees of damage. So you and Titori, so him and Titori are both dazed. So that I believe that is you cannot move, but you can take a regular action, which you can turn into your move action. Yeah, single action per.
Clarification. Where do I put that on the sheet? So I just put injuries to 2, or what do I do here?
Yeah, and
Injuries
every
to 2,
injury.
okay.
Yes, and every injury that you sustain is -1 to your future toughness checks.
That's fine. You just tell me what that
All
means
right.
later.
Yes. So, Grap, you finally land a good solid hit. And you can see, like, you can hear, like, something crunch, but the person doesn't even flinch.
Oh, come on!
It is freakish. So, Hitori, you actually experience pain. It is not nice.
Is this what pain feels like?
Your vessel is damaged.
Maternal unit.
No, that's all right. I just repeat the phrase again, and then try to perfectly mirror whatever he just did to me.
Wait, no.
So, do you hit him with an accurate attack?
I'm gonna try to.
Alrighty.
He probably could just hit me straight up.
Probably.
Look out
Okay,
for my
so yeah.
punch.
Punch!
So yeah, that gets around my parry, because my parry's fucking 12.
Your parry's 12?
Yeah, my toughness is 13.
Ah, yes. Alright.
Or actually, it's 12 now because I got punched in the face.
So make that toughness against the punch.
Okay, I can still roll this if I get lucky. Yes, I do.
Hey! So the punch doesn't have the effect you would desire. And you can feel it is a solid punch, but you're able to, like, catch gloves.
Yeah, everyone gets one. Then that's it.
And this person is now going to start trying to fight against the controls. It's going to make another will check. No, it's not enough. You like feel him struggle a little bit, and then you suppress him. And the goons, this guy's going to start running. His pockets jangling. He's getting pretty close to the door at this point. Burning guy's going to roll around a bit. And this absolute beast of a boy is going to do an all-out run. He's not going to tempt fate. Whereas this guy's going to take a couple last parting shots at Arsenal before he's going to try and duck out as well. Ooh. All right, Arsenal, does that hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, make a DC 23 toughness.
I have 9 levels of invulnerability.
All right, so that would, if you have 9 levels of invulnerable, that would protect against. Does it round up or round down?
I don't know.
For things like this, I usually rule it rolling down because you'd have to spend more power points to get the equivalent effect.
Okay.
So anything does 4 damage or below, you don't have to do anything against, but this is above 4 damage.
Okay.
So like, for example, when those guys were punching Scrap,
All right.
you wouldn't even have had to toughness.
They are shooting you with cannons.
Oof, does nothing. So the bullets just ricochet off of your armor. He doesn't seem pleased. Not pleased at all. Now it is your turn. These men have fired upon you.
Destroy them.
Delete this. Oh no, teleports behind you. Not personnel, kid.
And that guy.
Alright, let her rip. That is definitely a hit. Fortitude on that boy.
Yep.
Don't do it. Okay, finally. Alright, so since he's a minion, it is automatically the worst condition. He is incapacitated, so I assume like the electricity shoots out and he just spasms a little bit in one place and then falls over smoking.
It's basically a ranged taser.
Nice.
Using ionic effects to carry the electricity, blah, 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 blah.
He is done. People are all over the place.
I got one, Epic! I got one!
Excellent work, sir. Good job. And Firebrand, you saw that guy just get electrocuted, but Silverware guy is making his escape.
I'll deal with him later. I have more important things to do. Particularly someone who keeps asking, what am I over here? Or what is all this? So I'm gonna make it very clear. I am the life of this world. I am the sun. And these are minions of chaos. Whatever presence is here, you ought to step back a little bit for what's happening next. And my whip will withdraw towards my hand, and my entire hand will become coated in flames as I wind up for a punch and aim.
Is this the Falcon Punch?
That's the surprise. It is an action aim, so I will not be doing it this turn unless I want to exhaust. And I did give the presence, I feel, a chance to choose to not take this hit.
He's charging up a super move.
Am I still holding on to Scrap, or am I not holding on to Scrap? I can't remember.
You are not grabbing him.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah. So Scrap, and he did recently punch you and injure you. Scrap, it is your turn. It looked like it had some sort of effect, but
Wait, so there's a giant fireman behind this man.
yeah, the fireman with the man with the flamethrower
A
hand.
normal dude with a fire hand that is growing exponentially in fire every second.
Also
You
claim
got
to
me.
be the sun and the life of this world, but I don't know if those are major or minor in your eyes.
Either way, I've seen crazy people, and you don't fuck with crazy people. So Scrap's just gonna run. You give crazy people their space. This man is fire and he's crazy. Like, what
Help
the
me out a
hell?
little bit. Hold him still a second.
No, I'm. What? No, bye. And he just.
Yeah, have you never
Sprints.
seen Dragon Ball
What?
Z? This is how Goku dies.
He just feels hilarious and he goes like, "You're insane, man. This entire place is insane."
Just an absolute look of like complete disappointment and confusion is on this person's face.
It's okay. I have the exact same amount, but it's all of no and I'm gone and some fear sprinkled in there as well.
Teamwork! I say as you leave. Teamwork!
Teamwork, he says, I'm already halfway gone.
So wait,
Fine, I'll do it myself as usual.
Scrap. Do you want to use your regular action too to just sprint away? Does that seem reasonable?
Yes, it does seem reasonable. I forgot I could do that.
Yeah.
So that adds. Because I'm fatigued. So
So that would add another 15 onto it.
So okay, I go my normal in quotation mark speed.
Yes.
Okay,
So you're exhausted, but you're booking it along. Make a acrobatics check, please.
Oh, well, I have acrobatics. All right. Where is it? There it is.
Okay. So as you're running, you manage to knock into one of the desks, and this Ming vase goes flying up in the air. You can choose to catch it, or you can just let it smash.
Well, I mean, they're gonna pay me probably if I save it. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna let it drop. That's for sure.
Yeah. So it goes up there. You do the classic running forward, it bouncing up and down your hands, and you get a hold of it as you're running away.
Good, and then I'll move my next 15 feet here.
All right. I highly
doubt.
doubt you're.
I don't know. This guy looks like he's gonna explode. So
All right, Hitori. The child has run away from the front of you, and you feel very warm on your back.
Wait, he was a child? Okay, whatever.
Turn and face your real opponent for now.
Yeah, no, I'll turn and face. Actually, since what we previously discussed before this, I will literally just spin on my heels. Like, my feet don't do that turning maneuver. I just, slightly float and then turn. Eyes still glowing white, mouth still hanging open, and I will... you answered me, so I have a new question, is... what is this place? But again, it's all languages at once, and since I'm sure you understand a lot of languages, they all sound...
Indeed.
They all sound off at the same time to you at same volume. Otherwise, that's my move. I'm done.
If you've got questions, you still might want to step out first. That's the last warning I can give you.
I asked my question.
Do you respond to that? He's giving you an ultimatum.
No, I heard the ultimatum. I asked my question. I'm done. If he doesn't answer, then it's gonna be more of the same.
Jeez. All right. So.
I mean, I'm just gonna assume that everybody can raise their fists and make them glow bright and fiery.
Silverware Man has escaped, and Megagoon has also escaped.
Silverware and Megagoon, name a more iconic duo.
Silverware and Megagoon.
It's Wheels
All
and the
right.
Lightman.
You know, they're gonna they need to show up later as D-grade villains. Honestly, now.
Yes. All right, and Liberty Bruiser fails once again. The will, so it's still under your control. So Arsenal, you're like satisfied with that tasing, but you turn around and you see that Ubergoon is gone.
We got the
He'll
one
be
guy
back
left.
later.
It's a special tool we'll use later.
But we got this guy who looks like he's about to do something lethal.
Tase him.
Actually,
Alright,
I do.
solo teamwork, you hear him just say to himself.
I do swing over here. Look, you can't kill this guy. But I do have my arm up raised, and I'm pointing at Firebrand.
He pointed a gun at you.
If you kill this guy, you're no better than them.
Oh my god.
I'm not done with him yet, is what I'll say. He won't get away with pointing a gun at my friend at the very least.
That's fine. Capture him, whatever. Turn him over to well, not exactly the proper authorities, but it's better than killing him.
Just get ready to catch him before he hits the wall.
Whoa.
Shall I?
Do you allow this to happen?
No, I shoot him with the stunner.
All right, shot.
Okay, it is still 20 to hit me right now. Ooh, that's a hit.
Ooh.
Versus Fortitude.
Oh.
I do have some. Can I roll good? Mostly.
All right,
Is
so you
a-
are dazed.
Dazed.
So if you choose to make this attack, you cannot move.
Perfectly fine with that. I ain't moving.
Ain't moving.
I have electricity arcing around me, and I just, like, firm up even more.
The same thing that happened to everything else.
Ditto. You got it.
So, while aiming, I am making this an all-out attack. I'm going to take a -5 to my defenses for the next turn to increase it by another 5, and have an effective +19 to hit for 16 damage.
I thought
What?
I
This
read
is
in there
going
you
to
can.
hurt.
I thought I read in there you can only do maximum of 2.
I have
He's
the
aiming as well.
Oh, you got
skill
extra.
advantage that lets me go up to +5 and -5.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, so you're making it more accurate and not more damaging?
That is correct. I am making sure I don't miss this.
Okay. So
Also, this guy said he didn't want me to kill him, and I'm like, well, I feel for him. I'm not going to do that then. He probably will still, not like this.
Isn't this your rank 16 power?
Yes.
this is the inaccurate but insanely powerful one.
With the power of the sun.
All right.
With the authority of my father. With the faith of everyone who believes in me. Experience firsthand the wrath of the gods.
Who is your father?
So I'm a. Yeah, that's
What does he
a
do?
hit already.
Jesus Christ.
So it makes a sound effect. Let me just wait, where's it's the cheese
The
section.
sound drops out and the TX boom comes in.
Wilhelm,
Nah,
is that you?
It just. So you just hit him. And
That was impressive years ago, I swear.
and
Someone sampled it, now it's everywhere. Regardless, that is a DC 31 hit.
whoa!
And he maxes it. Like the world's best champion.
So that
We
is
have to kill this man. He's too powerful.
he's too powerful.
What? You change your mind? Come on! I held back for you.
I
That-
didn't
went
say
over-
that.
That was definitely me. I ran away because I thought you were gonna kill me too.
Oh, okay.
So that is 2 degrees. So you're dazed again.